And ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. How are you all doing tonight? We have a very special guest upcoming for us tonight to actually give their pre-game thoughts as we head into the grand finals. Of course, here with me today is, of course, the lovely Feppy, the renowned tank from Thanos is Coming. Feppy, how are you doing, my good man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for letting me come on.
Yeah, of course. So, just want to ask you a few questions right here as we get into the real heat of things. You surely must be a little bit tense as to being part of the grand finals here.
Nah, I've been coming from winner's side, It's
Mm,
kind of nice, nice and relaxing. I had a little bit of a break. Other team had to play a set, right? So I come in
of course.
nice and fresh. Should be good to go.
Perfect. Now, we do note that we have faced against Team Keck in the winners finals, to have prevailed mostly. What do you think was your essential strategy there in order to win against them, and could you do it again?
Well, I don't want to leak strats, but I do think we have the book, the strat book to make this work. I think that we really didn't get to showcase all of our strats in a best of
Of
three,
course.
so I think we're gonna have a lot more interesting of a set this time around. Now it's a best of five.
Absolutely. And also, I just want to compliment your Zamasu gameplay. There was a very unique strategy that I have never seen anywhere else. Tell me, how did you manage to come up with that with your team?
You know, in the scrim, I think it was Friday, right before we
Mhm.
started the tourney. I just said, "Hey team, I'm just gonna try this," and it worked. And we just decided to run with it.
Yes,
It's worked surprisingly well, so I just figured we'd stick with it in certain situations.
I see. Yeah, definitely a valiant strategy from you. It was definitely a very lovely sight for sore eyes. I never would have expected to actually utilize that sort of strategist escape from an actual tank member. So I was very thrilled to actually see that across. So very happy that you
You
actually
don't
managed to. What?
you don't have to lie to him, man. It's cringe. I know it's cringe. Everybody knows.
Listen. I think it's a unique spin. I really do think that's it's aside from the usual meta build. I think it's really, of course, it's uh quite a little bit on the nose. But I do think, but any sort of change is good. I think from the usual meta. So, you know, it's it's a nice twist on things. Well, I will let you go on right now. We're gonna get right into the final straight away, and thank you for meeting with us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for letting me come.
Of course, thank you so much. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from them first. Just a resounding success from scrims turned into a winning strategy up until the grand finals. I hope that Team Keck has something planned special for them, because we are about to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever else there may be out there. Welcome to the grand finals of our November tournament, the Tournament of Destruction, led by the Reddit post of DB Gekishin Squadra. Let's get into it.
At long last. Forget that clown Kakarot! This is my job to finish! Gaze upon a Super Saiyan 4! Leave this to me! Final Shine Attack! I'll obliterate you! It's about to get intense. I care about now is testing the limits of my own strength. #1 fighter, Vegeta.
Of course, that was the brand new introduction, the close-up of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta coming soon on this Wednesday. Pretty much what you expect to see from there. I do love that jacket's getting for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well. That is some of the best things I've ever seen to date from here, and definitely looking forward to playing him. Of course, we will have another tournament around the epicenter of Season 2, so I cannot wait to see the members of the community try out this new character. And of course, I'm sure it came out to a little bit of a surprise that we did this promo all of a sudden, but we just wanted to show you guys how Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta looks during this tournament. And we also want to highlight that we definitely look forward to players actually testing him out and see if we can actually see him around when we have our next tourneys.
And
so, with that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching thus far. We're about to get into the meat and potatoes, the heart of it all, the apple to our eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, let us focus on to the grand finals. Thanos is coming versus Keck. Let's really get into it.
Yes. Looking forward for the people joining also in the future Squad Blast coming up.
I'm actually very excited to see how the other strategies will pertain from here. Of course, we have Thanos is coming in the blue, Keck in the right, and I am just absolutely excited to see how Team Keck will respond towards this matchup, the rematch of the century. I'm sure they've been waiting for this for. I mean, it's been quite a short time, but I'm sure they've wanted to get back at Thanos is coming for quite some time now. Let's spin that wheel. We have Cloud Cover as our first option, which is already heading off to a strong start. Pretty good for both Zoro and Gozu into this. And of course, our second option is not Cloud Cover again. That's not good.
Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, the game wants them to choose Cloud Cover.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's let's just say that's four times the charm. Oh my goodness!
Oh my
do you know the odds of that?
Let me just.
Let me just do that. Yeah. All right, and then finally we do have. Oh goodness me! We have Sparkly Stardust as our second option.
Oh my god!
This is going to be a field day. It's going to be a field day for both of our hit mains in both teams, or else I'm also very curious to see what if Eddie Feppi is going to actually proceed on with his Zamasu strats. So we could potentially have a strategy there for when both Zoro and himself may target the towers. We'll see though. I'm very excited to actually see what is going to happen from here on out. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, you can call me Dusty, and it's about to get really hectic here in Action Squadra as our grand finals are about to rouse off to a strong start. We're going to be waiting for everyone else to sort of pile in, and hopefully you can tell your friends that, tell your family, I don't really know, but just make sure the word spreads around because this is the start of Legends, people.
And this right here, this Divine Trial is the recipe of Backdoor Chaos.
Absolutely. I'm very sure that Zoro, as I said before, both Gozu and Zoro will have a absolute field day for this. We're already taking another look at these really well-resigned players. Absolutely great stuff here. I cannot believe we are having at least top 30 participants in this show. I never would have expected someone named Vic to actually be top 8 in the world overall, which is absolutely stuff of legends, man.
Yeah, let's start.
But without further ado, we are about to witness utter greatness, people. Let us get straight into the matches. What's rather unique here, I don't want to make anything too certain for sure, but it looks like they're going to opt for the Gammas, as they did before with Damelo Felo. So that's also quite interesting as well. Of course, Vic is going to stick to his trusty Daima Goku. And I do think that Tepe is going to go with his Zamasu. And of course, Damelo Felo going back to his roots with Super Saiyan Goku. I do think they will capitalize off of their previous strategy, which they used to take the first round from Keck in the winners finals.
What do you say?
Very excited to see how this one plays out, but I do wonder if Team Keck has something up their sleeves in order to make this work. So, 3, 2, 1, let's get into it. And now we're off to a strong start. We have Cell and Diamond Goku at the bottom, and I do think that Damelo Felo and Tepe are in bottom lane as well. Pretty captivating to see already. I do think that targeting Maimed is what is the approach they want to go for here. This guy just knows how to play tank all too well. He has been carrying his team with his astounding performance. We already have the first hit going towards Zoro as they have the battle of the hits. And we still have yet to see the Kais drop in, and then there they go. Yeah, they are definitely targeting Cell right here. But we see that Tepe is on the back foot for some reason, even though I'm pretty sure you can take them in the
Cell
1.
definitely lost in the early game.
Yes. And it seems like Cell actually manages to steal the Kai from them, but he's going to parry dearly for his mistake. Right in the kisser. And that's going to be the first kill overall from the first round. Players, I think Vic... No, Vic is on the other team. I do think that Damon Goku from Team Cap has made the right decision and chooses to back away and just continue to farm on his end.
I think Cell can't be this aggressive in offense against Zamasu because he doesn't have the same sustain
Yeah, absolutely.
in the early game at least.
No, absolutely, for sure. I definitely agree with you there. And right now we're just sort of waiting for something to happen right here. I do believe that Zamasu in question is actually planning to just completely soak up that damage. I'm not really sure where he's going, but he's going to pay dearly for his mistake. Still has that strategic escapist route to able to be managed to get away from the whole situation from there. But it does seem like Damelo Felo is actually being targeted around, manages to get away with his instant transmission. Could have been pretty bad right there. Yeah, it's already rotating too as well. And Gozu really wants this bad. But I do think that
that's
yeah, wow. So I think that Damelo Felo can really seize this opportunity to actually get chip damage off of the god, and because I already see Wazim already trying to get there before anything happens, and they're already going through a scuffle right there. A pretty tame team fight, honestly. I don't think it was an official team fight because most everyone was just focusing on the boss, but already a very solid performance from THANOSISCOMING. I noticed that Zamasu actually hasn't made any other plays yet in order to try and steal from the gods, even though we do have, I believe it is, what else? It is the Sparkly Stardust and of course Cloud Cover. So we just want to make sure that can Feppy actually manage to pull this off? I'm actually very curious to see if he actually can, but it looks like he's actually going to pay dearly for his mistakes. and it seems like he had gotten way too cocky to actually secure the kill. But he did manage to get some good damage off of Catilla. Just a little bit too greedy there in the moment. We do see everyone starting to go back to their own rotations. Daimagoku and Cell back in their original spots, and it looks like Daimagoku in question is actually already gearing up to actually destroy Citra from the lower end of sides.
Of
course.
Interesting building, by the way, of Gozu and Zoran picking Snowball for hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Snowball for hit is actually a really good. Mainly, you would usually want to rock either Shishika Escape or even Gekishin High for some characters like Frieza if you're going for the backdoor strategy. But Snowball with hit is actually really solid because that damage his output is just way too good. And of course we have Vic stealing Android 16 again. That's going to be able to let Fep actually steal the kill on Catilla, and Android 16, it's all lining up so perfectly for THANOSISCOMING. And the team fight is going to end with a massive W towards THANOSISCOMING, but it looks like Keck could not manage to actually pull it off with securing those Gods of Destructions.
Are you prepared to die? Let's go.
I'm actually very curious to see that Maimed is actually saving his transformation with Cell, and it looks like Daimagoku has already secured the get back with taking care of Sidra. And I think that Cell is already burning up top just to get that steal off of Lord Beerus. Honestly, guys, at this point it could be anyone's game here, but I think once if Thanos is coming, manages to get the third boss KO, that bonus could definitely mean the end of Keck's first W. Just to steal that right under their noses. Yeah, exactly. Maim definitely was keen on destroying for Beerus right there, and now the score is even for 2-2 in regards to tower defense. Oh my God!
Both totally blind.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Look at that expertise right there. Zoro canceled the ultimate as it was being made from Gozu with his second skill, and it just absolutely blasted him. That was just absolutely played perfectly. And I think that now THANOSISCOMING is actually going to get the kill off of Jocko as long as player 6 doesn't make any move to steal anything. Even with the ultimate, the Dragon Fist actually seizes the opportunity and gets that triple boss KO. That is absolutely astounding. I'm not exactly sure how they'll be able to actually capitalize off of this, because mainly the attention towards this is actually quite substantial. I'm not seeing anyone trying to seize the opportunity of trying to claim back the opportunity for the triple boss buff, but I think they're just really playing this patiently, mainly because they just want to regroup. They want to get back their XP up and about. They want to get fully healed and just make sure that they're already suited for the next team fight. Because I think I also recall the mistake that Wasim had made for being too aggressive, which costed Keck the game for the winners finals. So perhaps they do not want to make the same mistake themselves, which I understand at the same time, but I believe they should have had another game plan once they had actually obtained Jocko for that triple boss buff.
Hibarian is gonna be a huge opportunity for Team Keck here.
Yeah, definitely. So everyone has their ultimates. Everyone's geared up for a team fight. It really is just a matter of how they're going to plan this out. Gozu already sneaking around for Ribrianne. I already heard the barrier break towards Gozu as well. It's just waiting for something to happen. Uses the real though for Feppy, and he's just going to get absolutely demolished. What a what a way to seize the opportunity. But Zoro gets a max Gekishin burst and capitalizes off of the distraction. Wasim is trying to barely hold on to the lead right here, but as you can clearly see, Zoro has already made the perfect call and actually decided to capitalize off of everything. What a resounding remark. I did not even notice that. It's always with these hit players. You never notice anything until it is too late, and that is made really clear. We already see Zoro just absolutely bullying Wasim right here. He's going to try to go for the OT. He has to. And everyone has 4 out of the 4 boss handles. And I think Zoro's going to go for the kill, and he does. Oh my goodness. We already sense that, and everybody's just going for the Dragon Ball. Everyone's just going for Dragon Ball. Vic is gonna claim it for Thanos is coming, and that will be the first round of the grand finals going to Thanos is coming. What a steal from Vic.
There's no limit to a Super Saiyan's power.
Amazing match for Thanos. Early game, I think the early game was really one-sided for Team Kek, but things didn't turn out very well for them.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Definitely want to watch out for Zoro as well, because that max Gekishin burst, I think, really set the tone for who was going to win that game. Definitely good job for all teams right there. Thepi definitely holding his own for the Zamasu strat despite not having that bulk up or anything like that. I think it was astoundingly solid performance from that team. Definitely want to see how Team Kek rebuttals.
So let's see their pick and ban.
Absolutely. Ban Cloud Cover or Spirited Away. I think either of those two could work. It's really just having to deal with kids just sneaking around, trying to make that pick, trying to wait for the perfect opportunity, and then you just have Zoro, the absolute beast of a technical player, just making the right call every single time. It's honestly appraising. But they do actually ban super starts, which is actually very interesting. I'm mostly going to bet on Cloud Cover being the optional pick, or either Spark Root or even the Stardust, to see if they're going to carry out their same strategy as well.
Yeah, I think Cloud's Glove is really dangerous with all these H players. Oh, okay.
And they actually pick Sparkly Stardust, and it looks like they're going to continue off the same boat. Definitely am a little bit concerned for Team Kek, as they have lost against this team before, and I can understand if they're just a little bit tilted right now as of late. But nevertheless, we are going to spin that wheel, and hopefully it'll land on something good. Enemy bomb. Wow. That's absolutely incredible. Definitely want to watch out for both Thepi and Zoro as well. Just really unstoppable players from that side of the end. But nevertheless, we are ready to head on to our second round. It is 1-0 with Thanos is coming leading up. I would definitely agree. Thepi is definitely one of the more unique Tink players. Definitely promoting other strategies besides from meta, which I really think capitalizes off of his own uniqueness and what he brings to the table. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this all plays out and how he actually carries on this strategy of his. What's also funny too is that I actually have the legendary intro for Zamasu, so like seeing this is like, oh okay, I can take a page out of your book, you know? Just watching these fighters really go toe to toe really brings out the competitive spirit in me as well. So I'm also looking forward towards actually taking a few notes from these expert players as well. And it looks like they're changing routes for Daima Goku actually being from bottom, and actually Super Saiyan 3 Goku going for the top. That's going to be for Wasim and Gozu. I do think that it's going to be the same thing for Thanos is coming, however. Daima Goku and Kid on top, Goku and Zamasu at the bottom. Everyone's just making sure that they're getting their piece. Everyone's just making sure that every single XP counter is just taken as fast as possible. We get the first strike from Vic on top, meaning that Zeno is going to have paid him a visit very shortly. Take a look at the Wasabi Bomb. Pretty good burst damage off of there, but of course we have to watch out for what seems Kamehameha. WTV is trying his best to remain concealed. They're trying their hardest to actually manage to get to cop out the actual Kai themselves. Maybe we'll manage to get to level 4 off of that as well. They definitely want that Kai. They are just fighting for that Kai. And I do believe that Kai actually managed to... Oh, nice. Yeah, so already looking like a pretty solid start for both teams, but of course, always have to remember that early game doesn't really mean too much. I would say around as soon as the second boss, either from Android 16 or Nappa, show up, that's when it really starts to matter that whether you die or not. Now, of course, we do have Android 16 from up above going to appear very shortly after, and Febby just absorbing the experience points from the Kais, taking advantage of their placements as well. I really think that Thanos' coming specialty is actually relying on the missed positions of the enemy team. That way they can just really capitalize off of them. They're always keeping a track of where everybody is.
Indeed.
No matter what the circus is works. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
no matter what
here,
the
so
circumstances
they
are.
did more as well, so I don't think
Oh yeah. Gozo pops his ultimate just to make some space. If Vic actually gets taken care of from right there, pretty good ultimate from Gozu if I do say so myself, and I think that's going to open up enough space for Team Tech to actually.
Counting of the IT, yeah.
Yeah. That means Zoro taking care of Wasim though.
Wasim didn't.
It can still be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely excited to see what's going to happen here. Android 16 still hasn't been taken care of late, and of course we are getting Nappa in less than 40 seconds right about now. Definitely want to see how they actually approach this. Nobody's making the move yet. Zamasu gets a drop on Diamond Goku from Team Keck, and the Dragon Fist from the Mellow Fellow.
That was a bit chaotic.
That just happened all at once. That just happened all at once. The Dragon Fist from the Metal Fellow definitely managed to cop out in the end. What a performance from That's Stin 3 Goku for sure. Yeah, we're already seeing Peppy work his magic with his Zamasu build.
Let's get this over with.
And he's just skipping away from those gods of destruction.
What a damage from Gozu.
Yeah, Gozu is making sure he doesn't get away though.
1-on-1 on bosses.
Yeah, one on bosses too. I was actually surprised they actually managed to count that out. Yeah, Zoro is just cleaning house. Oh my god. And of course, Gozu with the Max Ignition Burst. Wow. Just right back to them. Except this is a little bit more early game instead of late game. Both hits are definitely taking advantage over, capitalizing over who is not keeping them in check. Definitely something to watch out from both teams as we get into this. We get into these rounds. Right now, we're just seeing total chaos unfold here. Everyone's just getting their experience points, resetting their cooldowns, and we're just making sure that nothing gets too out of hand. Yes. Of course, coming in 30 seconds just around 30 seconds, we are going to be seeing either Jocko or Ribrianne take the hit. Of course, the triple boss buff will go to the players that actually managed to take out both bosses at the same time. We already see Gozu. We are already seeing Gozu trying to be the scapegoat, and Zoro is just making sure he does not leave there alive. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we already see Peppy holding the line from there. And of course, they managed to steal the Kai once again. And right now, it is Jocko who is on the line right now. The mellow fellow is already planning, he's already anticipating the arrival of Team Keck as well. And this is going to be another team fight for the first folks. Ultimate from Zamasu right there. Gets a knockoff from Wazim due to that lovely Dragon Fist by the mellow fellow. And everyone's just focusing on the boss itself. And everyone's just preparing for themselves for what is about to happen next. The Kamehameha from the mellow fellow puts Maimed at a severe disadvantage. What a twin Dragon Fist from the mellow fellow, getting the kill on Jocko and also towards the Dino Goku from Keck. Really, really good stuff. Honestly, I would like to say that the mellow fellow is really showing his prowess as a Super Saiyan 3 Goku main. We're already seeing Vic and the others go back to actually make their dues and to go head up and farm up for those experience points. Not making any moves to actually go for the towers yet, even though Katilla is definitely on the edge right there. But I suppose, never mind. Look at that damage. We already see Peppy take care of Katilla right now, and is now 1 up for both. Not even one. 1 up for currently for THANOSISCOMING in terms of towers destroyed. This is just an amazing game, an amazing match, folks. I am really out of breath right here. Gozu going to have to lead back to spawn just to recuperate himself.
I think Hiburan will be the match point here, the game.
Absolutely. I am absolutely positive that Ribrianne's going to be the match point. It's going to determine the matchup right here. That passive healing is just something you don't want to scoff at, because that really just makes or breaks your ability to actually. Oh, absolutely. I'm anticipating either Zoro or Gozu to just actually take advantage of this all. Possibly both. I think both of them will have the same idea, just take the opportunity for living. But of course, Gozu actually gets knocked out from Daima Goku from Lovely Vic, and we're already seeing Player 6 trying to capitalize off of the lack of attention towards Ribrianne. Heavy TTV fighting for his life.
The boss while everyone's fighting, but I think this might be
Dragon Fist in order to save the game, but it wasn't enough. Leading up towards Player 6 sacrificing himself to actually get back Ribrianne. Maimed under the influence of Hit's ultimate, gets the kill off of there. It really is anyone's game at this moment, but Gozu planning to fight for his life. 10 seconds on the clock until they get the team kill. Can Gozu do it? Can he stall enough? And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to actually defend himself from taking care of Moscow, but it does look like at least they did not get the team KO, because that would have been absolutely atrocious. That would have just been match point from there on out. And Gozu is desperately trying to get his hands on Peppy. I'm not even sure why that is even the case, because, of course, yeah, that is just too much of a defense to break through, even if he does not have any really defensive cards with him, or at least build up. Of course, solid barrier is broken. We all know this. And I also actually like that the mellow fellow is actually using my preferred build of divine cards. As well. Giant Slayer along with that Kamehameha is really going to make you a real behemoth and just absolutely melt your opponents, as long as you have good placement with that.
I'm surprised the Heat is not going Gozu is not going for the towers yet. Just never mind. But
yeah,
he's pretty offensive so far.
Yeah, he's definitely taking his sweet time while his teammates are fighting for their lives, trying to defend. Man, the Max Gangster burst is actually going to help out incredibly, but that's not going to be enough. Thanos is coming. That's actually going to take care of the whole Dragon Shell, and they get the point. Thanos is coming. Another win for the books. 2-0. It was just not enough for Gozu to carry out from the back dooring. They were just way too impressive. And of course, look at that. Look at that MVP screen. A much-deserved MVP for Zoro himself. What a match.
I really think that they had a pretty good chance there, but I don't know what happened. I think maybe miscommunication, I don't know, because Team Kek almost got it, and then...
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit disheartening to see that Keck just can't really seem to get their hands on how to actually beat this behemoth of a team. But I think so far they've been putting up a really decent fight from all of them. I just think that the unique strategies of Thanos Coming is just a little bit too much for them to adapt and overcome. So they really need to think of another way to actually do things here, because, of course, the meaning of insanity is just doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a change. So they definitely need to talk amongst themselves, cool down, and definitely make sure that they have their heads in the game, because what I'm seeing so far is that Thanos Coming is looking to have a very easy 3-0 if they don't pick up the pace.
Do you think they will change the matchup?
I think they have to change the matchup, honestly, because the Metal Fellow Super Saiyan 3 Goku was just way too impressive. We have Zoro, obviously the #1 technical player in the world, and of course Vic's damage utilization of the burst damage from Diamond Goku is absolutely insane. Of course, we do have Theppi as well. Just really carrying his weight, showing how much of a unique spin he could place onto the tank role.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do exactly to counter heat, because I think the most of the problem we're seeing in these brackets are heat, backdooring, and too much of that. I think. What do you think?
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah. I think for hits, he really struggles against like AoEs. So people like Topo could actually be a pretty beneficial choice, because like not only does he have like the counter that can target anyone automatically as long as you deal damage towards them, but at the same time, Hit does have that stagger with his second skill, so you really want to be careful where you place it out. The main skill you want to watch out for Topo though, as a hit, is his skill 2. Definitely his skill 2. That tornado, just especially when it's maxed out, does so much, just covers so much area, does so much damage, along with the God of Destruction temperances. You really want to be careful for that.
Yeah, let's see what Team Kek has for ban.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Stardust. Okay.
So they have banned the Stardust Sparklings.
And yeah, skill 1 bus.
Wow, oh my goodness. This is actually really bad, because I know the Mellow Fellow is going to have a field day with Super Boost of skill 1 being apparent, along with his prior build. That's just going to be a death sentence towards the rest of the enemy team. Let's see right here. We do have cloud cover as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not very sure what to say about this, but it looks like Team Thanos is coming at a very good position right about now. Get back into the swing of things. It is actually 2-0 for Thanos is coming. I hope that Team Kek manages to come back with a fierce victory to sort of stay in the game, but as what I'm seeing now, along with these divine draws, and we're all ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about to be the match of their lives. It is match point for Thanos is coming. The end of the road from here, if they actually manage to pull this off. Let's get this show on the road, folks. Once again, it is 2-0 for Team Thanos is coming. This is match point for them all the marbles. Let us see where all this takes us next. I was very curious to see if they do manage to actually chain up the strategy. Hopefully that Deborah changes it to something else. I really hope it does.
Yeah, it gotta be trolling because they did this with Bojack, so I don't trust them in the first pick.
And it's just gonna change right in front of my eyes. Basically, like, oh yeah, that makes much more sense.
See, I told you.
Exactly, exactly. We got comedians on the boat, folks.
You can't trust them.
All right, lovely, lovely, lovely.
What do you say?
All right.
Who do I get to fight this time? 3,
All right,
2, 1.
let's get the show on the road, and hopefully Thanos is coming.
Let me finish them all.
Either will take the win and claim their prize, or Keck is going to make sure that they know who they are and make sure that they don't go down without a fight. I'm already seeing a change of preference towards the tank. I'm seeing names opting to go for Vegeta, and Wasim still having a little bit of a struggle to actually get the level 3. There it is. Goku from Vic's side actually manages to get down, and apparently the Metal Fellow is actually on the bottom instead of Vic as well. But actually they've actually done the same loadout as well, so I'm tripping, guys. Can't even remember how long I've been commenting for. I think I've been on this for like, well, we started at 1 p.m. Now it's 8. So I've been at this for like 7 hours.
Yeah, 7
Wow.
hours of stream and 6 hours of recording.
That's incredible. Yeah. That's gotta mean something, right? We can definitely see like the utmost passion we have for this game, don't we? Yeah.
Wasim just got this executed.
Yeah.
And Daimaku as well. Not looking good for early game from Keck.
Yeah. Definitely not a very strong start from Keck again. But of course, it is early game. They could be having a plan up their sleeves, but right now, oh my days! The ultimate from Zamasu, and of course, the actual burst damage from the Gambas just absolutely just melted them alive.
Both of the ultimate to go and finish the battle.
Yeah. And they already chopped down 2/3 of Katilla, which is not good. That is not good at all.
Stop squirming.
I am really hoping that Team Keck manages to pull itself together, because like this is not it so far.
You feeling hungry too, Vegeta?
They still can come back with the.
I definitely think they'll be able to come back, because this is still a thing. And look at that,
Water steal.
already on the way to a beautiful comeback right here. Does manage to die for it though, but Wasim almost getting killed back there. Manages to get out of there alive.
So with the main managed to get the bugs and prevent huge snowball from THANOSISCOMING.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We still have Peppy trying his luck upon finishing the job with Katilla. We cannot let him just overtake the actual crowd. Zoro on the back pedal right now, and Maimed trying his hardest to actually like. Oh my days! He has been knocked out of the park from right there, and of course, Vic and Zoro will prevail on defending their tower. really a very cool spectacle we are seeing right now. And of course, we have the Mellow Fellow already advancing towards Diamond Goku from Team Keck. And Maimed is actually trying his hardest to actually defend the tower from here. Here comes Nappa right now. We already see that Team Keck is already making their way down towards a full vantage point, but Vic actually does manage to steal it with his ultimate. He's currently 1-1 on all for terms of bosses. Yeah, that's not very good at all, has it? And of course, Feppi wasted the ult right there and actually managed to be overcome with the amounts of overwhelming force from being surrounded by
beers from up at top as well, so not everything is lost.
I'd say it's actually pretty even now. Now it's just a matter of getting that XP back, making sure that no stone is left unturned.
101
and those are already
towers and 101 and bosses, so there's a chance.
I'm already seeing another team fight here. Zoro going for the ultimate, but Wasim had just popped in just in the nick of time.
I think they can't risk that. They gotta defend. And when Vegeta is trying to get the relic,
yeah, definitely. Vegeta trying his hardest as well, but it doesn't really manage to do the work. Had to pop the ultimate in order to save his own hide, which is not something you want to actually be doing.
Are you prepared to die?
Right now it's very on edge. Like, everything is just so tense about this matchup. Everything is on the line right here. And I believe that Team Keck is desperately on the way to actually prevail for this first tournament here.
I wonder how long.
We do notice that Zoro is going back to actually take care of everything himself.
Huge here on this.
Jacko will be a huge here, absolutely. And of course, it also matters that if the people who steal Jacko also actually get their hands on Ribrianne as well, because I'm telling you, that triple boss buff will make sure that oh my goodness.
Almost
what a double knockout.
Yeah.
What a double knockout from both parties. And Vic, along with his ultimates, manages to secure Jacko, which means that their skills are actually uplifted, and that'll be enough for Lord Champa to actually get the kill and also get the extra damage off of the other god of destruction. I forgot his name. Should actually get some damage off of that too. That is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that was a good combo with Vic and Fepzil.
Yeah, a resounding combo from there. Just so much burst damage. That was an outrageous combo from both of them.
Insane timing and team.
Yeah, the communication is actually astounding. Yeah, we definitely see, like, right now they're just looking for someone to fall out of place, someone to fall out of line. I definitely do know that Wasim is trying his best to sort of make sure that everyone is in place for another team fight, because we do see Fetty trying to get a little bit too aggressive here, and he's managed to be able to be pushed back off. We also have... Oh, wow. They're really out of position right there. Zoro getting the pick off of Wasim. That's not going to work. That is absolutely diabolical. Zoro making quick work. What a burst damage. See, this is... You cannot lose with hit, bro. And I think that the Gammas are actually maintaining... Oh my god, they're just gonna do that.
Level
Okay.
12 against
and that is
level 9 Super Saiyan 3.
Oh my goodness, folks. Fellas, it's about to come really go here. They have the super boss buff from Thanos coming. It's really looking dire for Team Thanos, and they broke through and they broke through Belmont, and all they have left is the last God of Destruction. Team Vic desperately trying to make a play right here. We also have Mame taking an absurd amount of damage, and it's just an outlandish brawl right here, right now. Febby TV manages to get the last hit off of the whole God of Destruction. Pops the ultimate right there. Waziman versus Febby. Can they actually do it? Can they actually do it? And it's just not going to be enough. It's 3-0 for THANOSISCOMING, and Febby takes the Dragon Ball once more. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners for the Tournament of Destruction. Please congratulate Thanos is coming. Wonderful team, wonderful setup. What an amazing battle throughout.
Oh my god, this was amazing. Congrats.
Quite
to the
incredible, really.
teams.
And congratulations towards THANOSISCOMING. Congratulations to Team Keck for such a resilient fight. Therefore, we have the rewards pulled up on screen. Oh, it's just for you. So yes, THANOSISCOMING will be able to receive their exclusive rewards. They will pertain the exclusive badge as well as the exclusive stamp for them as well. And of course, 15 P capsules for each one. And I believe as well 7,500 Zenny. A really good haul from them. I am absolutely ecstatic to see that Team THANOSISCOMING just performed so well. We also got to know that this is why Zoro is the #1 technical in the game, just completely shutting down Wazim there in the end game, using his skills to the fullest of potential. I did not even know that you could actually break Goku out of his charge from Kamehameha, and it was just really just an amazing time for them. Thank you all so much for watching.
It was
this
amazing,
has been
bro. 300 damn from Gammas.
Yeah, wow. It was definitely very enjoyable time watching for myself as well. Of course, that also been from the Gammas. Just completely took the cake right here. Thank you so much for our players here for doing what they do best.
Let's let's take a look at the Team Thanos. I think they coming for a quick post-game interview.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Pretty. As you can clearly see from the numbers, this has been quite a resounding tourney. Hopefully, to the other teams that have not been able to obtain their spot in the limelight, hopefully they will continue to grow their skills as Gaijin squadrons, I should say, and definitely looking forward to seeing them next time as well. All right, and it seems like Febby is going to come along with us for our post-match interview. So, Febby, congratulations on your victory of being the world-renowned winners of the Tournament of Destruction. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really pumped. That was such a fun set. I had so much fun.
So I think the strategy with Zamansu definitely paid off in the end right there. I just think the main issues with KW was just not able to overcome that sort of strategy. So I definitely think you had a lot of success in trying to capitalize off of that as well.
Yeah, I mean, shout outs to my team for sure. I wasn't gonna play Zamasu in the third game, but my team just had so much faith in it from the first two games that they just wanted me to play. They told me to stick with it anyways, and it worked out really well. So
yeah,
I'm happy they had so much faith in me.
Yeah, I think it's also going to say that, of course, that faith was definitely not misplaced, and I do think even managing to get Zoro on your team was also quite a sight to see as well. The Mellow Fellow, along with his work with the Gammas, also caught me off guard. Who would you say is also to bet for your teammate's success as well?
I mean, I have to give the shout out to Vic. I mean, he was our shot caller for most of the tourney. He was making a lot of the overall decisions for our team, and he's the one that set the team up. So. He really was the person that really got it all together, and he stepped up in a big way in the finals as well. He did a really nice job today.
Yeah, we always do love a team captain in our slots, and very nice to hear that everything managed to go off extremely well. Of course,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Sorry, just. What did you think about the other team's strategy and playstyle?
I really like the strategic escape timer. Like, I thought it was a really interesting innovation. I think it really caught us off guard in the first set, but once we had time to adjust to it and kind of figure out what was going on, I think we adapted really well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Were you and your team expecting or prepared for any change in their picks?
I'll be honest, I thought that they were going to kind of just stay with what they knew. It seemed like a lot of the teams were just hard focused on trying to play one specific comp, and I think that's what really set us apart in this tourney is our willingness to like adapt and adjust to what was going on. I'm not sure what was going on in their tank slot. I think they were trying to find the answer to the Zamasu. And I just don't think they had the chance to find it. I think it really caught them off guard. But you know, they're a good team. Like, they played really well in their first set, and they played really well in the second set as well. It's just, you know, unfortunately, like, you can only have one winner, right?
I see. Honestly, I think Pepe has spoken for himself. Really great showing from both teams. Really excited to see that THANOSISCOMING has managed to pull off their win. And yeah, I think that will have to conclude it from there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the Tournament of Destruction. Pleasure to have Pepe with us. Pleasure to have my friend, well, not really friend, acquaintance. Oh my goodness. Well, shout out to Levi for hosting this whole thing. Really good stuff from him. Couldn't have done it without him. I'm just here as to be the voice for here. Of course, my name is Dusty. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Huge thanks to Dusty for lending us your voice. I don't know how this tournament would be without you. Your talent is on another level for sure, man. Once again, I'm really grateful we got to see this team play today. I hope to see everyone in our next big tournament. Thanks to everyone who watched and played. See you next time.